Hello, welcome to Road to Peace Lens on Wheels. If you're like me, van life parking is the single most anxious thing for the entire journey. Before I figured out this system, I was losing so much sleep. The anxiety of parking would start creeping in around 5 p.m. And it was almost enough to make me quit van life entirely. I'd check 3 different apps, drive around for an hour, and still feel stressed all night. That's why I simplified everything down to these 3 non-negotiable checks. I have finally figured out the 3 steps that will finally guarantee a good night's sleep. Let's dive in. Step 1 is simple. I only park in official places, and by that, I mean places that actually allow you to rest and sleep overnight without a problem. I use either Trucker Path or iOverlander or a similar app to actually find rest areas, truck stops, or 24-hour big box retail stores or something like Cracker Barrel or iOverlander for the sake of dispersed camping. I will go on the website or I'll check the ordinances or something to see what the parking limits are. Some states it's 8 to 10 hours. Some states it's only 2 hours. If it's only 2 hours, I will not go there because I need more than 2 hours of sleep. So my step 2 is actually just looking to see if there are other people around, and I definitely look for security cameras. The security cameras at the rest areas do give me a sense of peace. When I speak about having neighbors and others around, I'm generally talking about other van lifers. I check to see, are there RVs? I know there will always be cars stopping and then going, but I look a little bit more for those who I figure will probably also be spending the night. Now, this next consideration is definitely something I rely on, and that is my gut instinct. So my step 3 is that I consider, how do I feel in the area? If something about that area makes me feel uncomfortable, or I'm not quite sure, or I feel like if anything happens, I can't get help, I can't get a 911 call out because the phone service is just non-existent or something like that, or if I feel too isolated and don't feel like I can even get to help, I just will not stay there. I don't know what that feeling is, but if I don't feel right, I do not stay there, because if I do not feel right, I do not have peace, and I'm looking for a peaceful journey, a peaceful night's sleep. I know that gut instinct that I get is probably tied to different experiences that I've had in the past or different knowledge that I've had. And sometimes, even if I think that I'm being ridiculous or being illogical, I will still leave that area. I never tell myself that I need to just be strong and stay in that area, because 100% of the time that I have not listened to my gut instinct, something did not go right, and I have to avoid that. Once I have parked, I just sit still, I turn the engine off, and I just pay attention to my surroundings and see who is around me. Where are the cameras? Where are the lights? Where is the trash can? Because sometimes you have to put the trash out, and I just want to feel comfortable even putting out the trash. So by following these 3 steps, I definitely have peace. I truly hope that these 3 steps can help you find a good night's sleep and a peaceful rest. If you're ready to see the real emotional journey behind my solo van life, then click on the card and check out my video on being so lonely. If you are enjoying my content, then like and subscribe and leave a comment. If you are new here, then thank you for joining, Road to Peace, Lens on Wheels. I'll see you next time.